How you doing, boys and girls? Uh, this is a TNA review. I know it's late. I should have done it yesterday, but I wasn't able to. All right, this is the go home show for TNA Slammiversary this year, 2016. It starts out with Matt Hardy coming out saying, "I destroyed Brother Nero, but now I want Drew Galloway to come out here and face me." And then Drew Galloway comes out like, "What you want?" And he's like, "I want a match with you at Slammiversary. Make it the triple threat match if you have to." And Drew's like, "No, it will be me against Bobby Lashley." And then Matt's like, "Don't be a coward now." And then Drew was like, "I'll put this on the line. I'll put my belt on the line against you tonight, Matt Hardy." So they got a main event set up. Matt Hardy is challenging Drew before Slammiversary on Impact. Okay. After that, we have a Knockouts championship match. Or a Knockouts contenders match. The minute I heard Madison Rain's music, I was like, oh, God. Who's she going to lose to this time? I love Madison, but I don't know why they're dropping her out. And then, of course, I know who it is because Sienna's music comes out, and I'm like, oh, God. Dun, 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 dun. And during her entrance, Allie's like, "I'm Allie, blah, blah, blah." This reminds me of something that would happen in WWE. Somebody does an act in WWE, and they do it every week. And it's supposed to be, like, entertaining, and people like it. Like, a lot of people like Allie's. I think it's fucking annoying. Like, oh, my God. I don't know. I don't like that shit. Um, but fucking Sienna wins. Jade's at ringside, and she's looking good. And Sienna squashes Madison Rain, so Sienna is going to Slammiversary to fight EG. And then, like, there's a fight, and, like, Jade's the last one standing in the ring. You know, pretty cool. Maria and Bennett are backstage, and Maria's like, "Gail Kim, I am finally going to shut you up." And then Bennett's like, "That's right, in EC3, I'm going to put an end to you once and for all," and all that. You know, they got that fact of life. This was the best segment of the show. I'll tell you something later, but the fact of life, dummy, yeah. He calls out Eli Drake as champion. He says, "I'm the champion, so I'm the guest of my own show today, but I'm going to bring out another set of champions. The Decay, dummies." And the Decay came in, and Rosemary looks nice. She's got like a new uniform or outfit. And then they're like, "We're going to eat the bromance." And then the bromance come out with Raquel. And they're like, "Bro, Decay, you're ugly, bro." And then a bitch is like, "Get in here." And then Rosemary's like, "There's many of us and only two of you." "No, there's not." And then Raquel, "We got friends." And then I didn't know Grado and Mahabali were their friends, but all right. One sec. Hot tea is the best, boys and girls. Good stuff. And then Grado and Mahabali are in the ring. They're coming in the ring ready to get it on with the bromance to take on Drake and the Decay. And then Al Snow and his French group come out and beat the crap out of Shira and Grado. Snow's got like a new coach thing, so he's got like a little whistle. He probably got it from the Dollar Tree or something. And while the fight's going on, Drake is like, "Dummy, yeah, dummy, yeah." And then Bram shows up behind him like, "Turn around, Eli." Bam. And then he starts beating the crap out of Drake. Bram starts beating up Eli Drake. And we get a brawl, and then we cut to commercial. When we come back from commercial, there's a 10-man. I'm going to see if I remember everybody, okay? The Bromance, Mahabali, Sharon, Grado, and Bram versus Eli Drake, the Decay, and the Tribunal. Raquel's in the good guys' corner. Al Snow and Rosemary on the bad guys' corner. Pretty good fucking match. I like how they're building up 3 matches in one match with this. Um, Drake got the pinfall for his team and he won. A lot of cheating, a lot of outside interference, but Drake wins the match and the heels win this one. Great setup for everything. For the Tribunal Shira Grado match, for the World Tag Team Championship match, and for the television title match, because Bram is getting his rematch at the pay-per-view. Gail Kim was backstage with EC3, and Gail was like, "I've wanted to fight you, Maria, since you walked in the door. And now I'm going to get it." And then EC3's like, "Michael Bennett, it's time to pay the ultimate price." and they're gonna get it on in a mixed tag tonight. Well, we think so anyway, because as the match is about to start, Maria's like, I will not be wrestling tonight. You're going to fight Allie. And I'm like, oh, fucking God, more Allie. Listen, guys, I know Allie's like a lot of people's favorite character. She's actually one of mine, too. But that's because of, like, I mean, I do like her portrayal, and I like her beautiful woman, great wrestler, but she's just so fucking annoying with that screaming and shit. Oh, my fucking God. I think half of you guys praising her character are pretending. Because, Jesus Christ, man. Fuck. And then she got pinned, thank God. But EC3 chases Bennett out of there. So then Gail's alone, and then Maria is goes in there, and Gail's about to take her out, but then Sienna comes in there. Sick clothesline from Sienna to Gail. And then the three classy ladies start beating up Gail Kim. And the classy ladies go like that, and Maria stands tall over Gail Kim. Next, we get an X Division Championship match. Eddie Edwards versus the champion, Trevor Lee. Eddie Edwards actually won the Ultimate X match, but Trevor Lee took the title from him when the referee wasn't looking. So he retained. He cheated again because Andrew Everett got involved, and then DJZ was trying to make things even, but Trevor Lee cheated again. I was upset, but I'm fine with that. Why would you have this happen here when it could happen at the pay-per-view? Why would you have a title change here when it could happen at the pay-per-view? So, yeah, I'd rather have DJZ because I think Eddie Edwards is a tag team guy. I just got tired of Trevor because he's been the champion too long. And he's got Andrew Everett. They could be a tag team, you know. I'd rather have Shane Helms, to be honest. Gregory Shane Helms is X Division champion, but yeah. Matt Hardy was backstage with Lashley, and he's like, sorry to disappoint you, Bobby, but I will win the championship. And then Lashley's like, yeah, all right. And then commercial, Drew's backstage with Bobby Lashley. And then Lashley's like, I hope you win tonight, Drew Galloway. And Drew Galloway's like, listen, I made the great Kurt Angle tap out. I'll do the same to you. And then Bobby's just clapping and walking away from him. Braxton Sutter, his debut. This rock music comes out, plays, guy comes out dressed up as a fucking 90s rock star. And he's like, fucking kind of generic looking, but he's got a pretty good physique or whatever. He beats some ham and egger that looks like a fat Charlie Haas. And then he's like, Slammiversary, I'm coming! Because JB interviews him after the match. Impressive looking dude. I just think it's kind of weird. I mean, he's a face, but I don't know. I think he'll turn heel and join Allie, but we've already got a heel couple in wrestling, Bennett and Maria, so we really don't fucking need another one. Impressive debut, though. You know, they did Vignas for him, too. Well, one, technically, but Braxton Sutter, let's see what he could do. After that, we had Willow the Wisp, Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, you're in his shadow, and Willow is coming for your soul, and stuff like that. Matt Hardy came out, and he's all drunk and retarded, fighting Drew Galloway. Oh, good match. Psycho Broken Matt versus Drew Galloway. This match kind of went on kind of long. Towards the end, Drew, this was make no sense, okay? Drew was about to hit the Claymore on Matt. And Lashley, who said that he wanted Drew to win, runs in there and spears Drew as he's about to win. Or attacks him. Completely screwing Matt Hardy. So then they're brawling to the back. And then the lights go out while Matt's alone in the ring. And then... And then he turns around. Matt Hardy's like, what the fuck? And the lights go back on. Everybody's wearing a Will-O-the-Wisp mask. Like, And Matt's like, what is going on? And then Willow shows up like, Matt, Full Metal Mayhem, Slammiversary is your end. Dun, 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 dun. And then a bunch of Willows came out. Like, one Willow came out like half naked. The other one came out like fully dressed. And then the rest came out with Willow attire. And then Jeff Hardy comes out as himself. And then Matt and Jeff brawl. Brother Nero versus Broken Matt. And everyone's chanting, Hardy, Hardy, Hardy. And then the show closes. Good go-home show. Awesome. No complaints. Can't wait for Slammiversary. Making my predictions later. See ya.